And on this record are a sampling of pictures, sounds, greetings, and an hour and a half of exquisite music.
The Voyager Golden Records, launched aboard the Voyager spacecrafts in 1977, serve as a cosmic message in a bottle, a way to introduce humanity to potential extraterrestrial intelligences that might discover them in the far reaches of space. Imagining what could happen if aliens found the Golden Records opens up a realm of intriguing theories and ideas. Imagine, if you will, the Voyager Golden Records floating through the vast expanse of space, carrying the essence of human civilization on their surfaces. These records, a blend of music, language, and images, were sent into the cosmos with the hope that one day they might be found by beings not of this Earth. It's a thought that tickles the imagination and raises questions about how we might be perceived by advanced extraterrestrial civilizations. Would they see us as potential allies, or would the contents of these records cast humanity in a more threatening light? The technology behind the Voyager Golden Records is a marvel of the late 20th century. They contain analog information that showcases Earth's diverse cultures through sound and imagery. The very method of encoding analog might seem quaint or even rudimentary to us now, but to an alien civilization, it could represent a critical insight into our technological capabilities at the time of the spacecraft's launch. It's a bit like when European explorers first encountered indigenous peoples across the globe. The technological disparities led to significant misunderstandings about the complexities of these societies. In a similar vein, extraterrestrials finding the Voyager records might misinterpret our technological level, either underestimating or overestimating us based on their own advancements. Beyond our gadgets and gizmos, the Golden Records offer a window into the human soul. The diversity of languages and expressions of art and science might provide these hypothetical beings with a snapshot of our social structures and behaviors. Yet the selectivity and brevity of this content could lead to skewed interpretations. It's conceivable that extraterrestrials could study these records to understand our propensities for conflict and cooperation. Our history is rife with both, from the intense rivalries and technological races of the Cold War era, which saw the launch of the Voyager spacecraft, to moments of profound cooperation, such as the Apollo-Soyuz test project. How extraterrestrials interpret these dichotomies, our capacity for both aggression and unity, could influence their assessment of humanity. Another angle of interest might be Earth's natural resources, as indirectly depicted through the images and sounds of nature captured on the records. The abundance of water, the diversity of our biosphere, and the variety of climates could make our planet an attractive target for exploration, or perhaps more worryingly, for resource extraction. This aspect mirrors the human history of exploration and colonization, driven by the quest for resources, a reminder of the potential consequences of such encounters. The discovery of the Voyager Golden Records could lead extraterrestrial civilizations to weigh the benefits of peaceful interaction against the risks of hostility. Considering the vast distances involved in interstellar travel, any civilization capable of reaching the Voyager spacecraft and interpreting its contents would likely have technology far superior to our own. This disparity might incline them towards peaceful engagement, preferring the mutual benefits of cultural exchange or technological collaboration over the uncertainties of conflict. The idea that the Voyager Golden Records might one day spark the first contact with an alien civilization is nothing short of exhilarating. Picture this. Somewhere in the vast expanse of space, an alien civilization stumbles upon these records, a cosmic greeting card from Earth, and decides to reach back out to us. The conversation around protocols for extraterrestrial contact is already underway, though consensus on the exact procedures remains elusive. The SETI Institute has laid out guidelines that include verifying the authenticity of any signal received, managing how information is shared to prevent public panic, and ensuring a coordinated response. Similarly, the International Academy of Astronautics has crafted protocols emphasizing international cooperation and the transparent sharing of data. These guidelines are primarily geared towards signals detected from afar, not the physical encounter implied by the discovery of the Voyager records. The distinction is crucial because the latter scenario suggests that the extraterrestrial beings have the means to traverse the cosmos, potentially bringing them directly to our doorstep. Such a prospect raises the stakes significantly, bringing into focus not just how we communicate but also the intentions and capabilities of our visitors. Effective communication with extraterrestrials presents a formidable challenge, necessitating breakthroughs in how we understand and translate fundamentally different ways of sensing, thinking, and expressing. The records carry a snapshot of human languages and cultures, but the task of conveying the complexity of our societal norms or ethical values to beings from another world would be daunting. Experts in linguistics and communication theory have posited that mathematics, music, or even visual symbols might serve as rudimentary bridges between our worlds, a starting point for building a shared language. This situation isn't without precedent, though any historical parallels, such as the encounters between differing human cultures here on Earth, only offer a rough guide. After all, the gap in biology, perception, and societal development between us and extraterrestrial beings is likely to be vast, introducing complexities we can scarcely imagine. The necessity for a unified global response to extraterrestrial contact underscores the importance of international collaboration. The event of an alien civilization finding the Voyager records and reaching out would undoubtedly be a global phenomenon, demanding a level of cooperation and coordination beyond anything we've experienced. While organizations like the United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs provide a framework for managing outer space affairs, they would need to be significantly empowered to handle the nuances of interstellar diplomacy. Ethical considerations also come to the forefront in discussions of first contact. The encounter poses deep questions about humanity's place in the cosmos, the rights and dignities of other sentient beings, and our responsibilities as a potentially technologically lesser civilization. Philosophers and ethicists advocate for a cosmic perspective that values all forms of sentience, urging us to approach such contact with a mindset of peace, respect, and an openness to the profound moral and social implications it entails. The history of European colonization, with its stark lessons on the dangers of unequal power dynamics, serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the importance of ethical preparedness and a commitment to equity and respect in all our interactions, earthly or otherwise. With greetings in 55 languages, sounds from nature, music from various cultures, and a visual depiction of life on Earth, the records are a rich representation of humanity. Yet this diversity and complexity pose a significant challenge to any extraterrestrial beings trying to decipher them. It's like trying to understand a story when you only know a few words of the language it's told in. Enter the universal language of mathematics, often considered a fundamental structure that underpins the universe. This idea suggests that mathematical concepts, from the simple to the complex, are constant and immutable, cutting across cultural and linguistic barriers. For instance, the Pioneer plaque, which preceded the Voyager records, used the hyperfine transition of hydrogen as a basic unit of time, banking on the assumption that any advanced civilization would be familiar with hydrogen. Similarly, the binary numbering system encoded on the Voyager record was chosen for its simplicity and universality, offering a stark contrast to the complexity of human languages, which are deeply tied to our experiences and cultures. But the beacon of hope that mathematics provides does not fully illuminate the path to mutual understanding. The way extraterrestrials might interpret mathematical information, or the concept of encoding itself, remains an open question. Some theorists speculate that alien civilizations could have developed entirely different sensory and cognitive systems, influencing how they perceive and interpret information. Imagine a civilization that evolved in darkness, using vibrations or electromagnetic fields to communicate, encountering the visual and auditory information on the Voyager records. Beyond mathematics, decoding the records might require extraterrestrials to grasp symbols or contextual clues embedded within, not just the data, but also the meta-information about how it's organized and presented. The records include a diagram showing Earth's location based on 14 pulsars, using universal constants to convey information. However, understanding these symbols would require a leap in understanding celestial navigation and mapping, assuming shared knowledge that might not exist.